Alright, so fucking another day, another workout. Fucking let's go ahead and get driving because I need to get home before my phone dies while I'm filming. So I tried, I know I said I was gonna film in the gym, and I got a tripod for it and everything. Fuck, it's bright. But then, you know, as I'm trying to fucking set up these goddamn camera angles while I'm trying to get a fucking pump at the same time, you know, I realized, like, my gym is not very fucking set up for cameras, or, you know, especially just kind of like tripods. So like I'm realizing, like, as I'm trying to set this shit up, and like the video, like my phone is just kind of retarded, and it kind of stops the video and everything as I'm trying to fucking film while working out. I also realize as it stops and I look over this video that I already took, I can barely fucking hear myself. And so that just tells me that I need a microphone, and that's just something else I need to fucking buy. So, and what's fucking sucks is that I can't, if I'm playing music on my headphones, I can't use, fucking, I'm just gonna go. Lady behind me is mad. I went right on red, and the fucking people that were coming across kind of passed right by me, or kind of went as soon as I started going, of course. Anyway, if I'm playing music on my headphones, I cannot fucking go and use the video option on my phone, on my camera. I have to film a video from photos just by like holding the photo button down and kind of like swiping over. So that makes it a video. But, you know, so I can't do that anyways. So, like, and then y'all can't fucking hear me. So I just gotta get a fucking microphone. I gotta try to find one that will, I'll either have to get headphones that have, like, earbuds that have a microphone, or, you know, I'll try to see if there's one of those portable fucking mics, but like, because it's just way too loud in the gym for me to be able to fucking film. So because they got music playing and all this shit, so it's super fucking loud, and I'm talking like as loud as I fucking can to be able to fucking talk to you guys. And it's just fucking, y'all just barely hear me. So really, like, all that footage I can't really use, because obviously if you can't hear me, like, it's really just a fucking thing. So what I'm thinking I'm probably gonna do for right now is, like, especially like really right now, like probably until I get a fucking gym partner, you know, somebody to go with me, and just for time's sake, it's probably just gonna be videos of just me in the car. You know, normally if it's in the morning, it'll be me on the way to the gym. You know, this is, I went after school because I didn't get enough sleep last night. So I went after school, so this is me on the way home. But like, it's probably just gonna be the car videos, and then I'll just upload shorts of some workouts that I'm doing that day. But just as of right now, like, it's kind of like a hassle, and it just takes up time that I need to be able to get there, get in there, get a good pump and everything, so I can go about my day. Because my workouts are already long enough. So it's like, if I'm trying to work out and set up this fucking tripod so that they can see me, like, good, you know, then it just takes up more of my time. And like, I didn't fucking... I bought a cheap tripod, so it's one of the small ones. It's like a 12-inch one with the little bendy legs. That was a weird movement. With the little bendy legs. So, there's a fucking net in here. So I have to like try to like wrap it around shit, and it just doesn't really look that well because there's not a lot of shit that's kind of like shoulder level for me. So I can't really prop it up on anything unless I try to prop it up on the side of a rack, and that's just kind of complicated because the legs aren't that long anyways. So I think what I'll just do is I'll just do shorts of me working out just as of right now. Like I really would like to film while I'm in the gym, but it's just too much of a fucking hassle for me. So it's just gonna be me and you guys when me driving on the way either the way there or the way back. And yeah. So I guess since I already know, you know, how the workout went, you know, it went okay. Like it was good in the beginning, but just as of time went on, with me trying to figure out these camera angles, it was just kind of pissing me off. So, like that's the other thing, is that it's pissing me off. So it's just making my workout bad because I'm trying to set up these camera angles and it's taking up so much time that like I'm basically like losing my pump as I'm trying to set up these camera angles. So it's just really just kind of bad. And plus filming on my phone anyways is a fucking hassle of a job. It's just fucking retarded. But yeah, so that's just what I'll be doing from now on. But anyway, I can talk about what I did. So normally for shoulders and legs, which is what I did today, I start off with, I do kind of a little bit of warm up, especially since last week I couldn't do my shoulder day because I had a rotator cuff injury. So like it wasn't a serious injury, it was just the point where like if I did a dumbbell pressing movement, you know, or any type of movement with my shoulder, really, it kind of hurt. So I didn't want to piss it off even more. So I just kind of I just had to not do it, and I didn't really want to. I fucking hate skipping days in the gym, but it's just, you know, life happens and you just gotta take the consequences for, you know, what happens. So anyway, today, which is what I normally do, I started off with a little warm up, you know, doing the fucking dumbbell, doing this movement, you know, for my rotator cuff. And then we started off with some dumbbell shoulder press. I normally do about 3 sets to failure with 2-minute rest in between. I normally do all my sets to failure, or not all my, yeah, well, I'll just say that too because I was going to say something else, but I normally do all my sets to failure. And it's just how I like to train, because I really like working till failure, because I really feel like it's really working that muscle out and really getting a good like isolation out of it. So, and I normally do all my workouts as well for only 3 sets, really just because of a time's sake, and that's really all that I kind of need. You know, you can have your own opinion about how many sets you want to do. That's fine. I don't really care. Like, I'm gonna do what I like to do, and if you don't like that, then oh well. Like, you don't have to watch. I'm not asking any of you to watch these videos at all. I'm just making them for if you want to watch them, to give you something to watch. You know, if you don't want to watch, if you think not having the same opinion as me on things, like if you're gonna get mad about that, then, you know, just do you. Do what makes you happy. I'm not trying to force you to watch these videos at all, but I'm just letting you know. Oh shit, there's a cop behind me. That I'm not gonna fucking try to favor y'all at all. If I get pulled over for my fucking brake light, my third brake light, I swear, I've been pulled over before for it, and he just gave me a fucking warning, and like, bro, just goddamn it. Like, I have 2 other working brake lights. Like, I don't even really need that brake light. So I'm just really hoping that I don't get pulled over right now, because if I do get pulled over, I'm gonna have to stop the video. One, and I'm just hoping that I can get kind of in front of these cars. And he's already radaring too, so let me slow down, let this Lincoln get in front of me. Okay, now that I have the Mustang is in front of me, is in front of the cop, so I kind of have a little bit of a better shot at not getting pulled over. Anyway, whatever the fuck I was talking about, yeah, I'm not gonna I'm not gonna try to change my shit just because one other person has an opinion on it. All the research that I've done for this, and all the advice I've taken from people, 3 sets is all I need. Just for time's sake, because if I'm doing 3 sets and 4 sets and stuff, like, I'm gonna be in there for fucking ever. So 3 sets is just like, it's a good amount of sets. And it's also just like how I do those sets too, because I have sets that I do all till failure, and like with all my compound movements, I do all 3 sets to failure with 2-minute rest, and it's just the same. It's heavyweight, all 3 sets. But when I do my isolation exercise, like my accessory muscles, I do 2 sets to failure with my top heavyweight. And then I do that 3rd set, I do my top heavyweight, and then I drop set. And also, my rest time in between is different in those as well, because in between the top sets, so let's say I do the first top set, I'll rest for a minute, then do the second top set, rest for another minute, then do the drop set, and in between the drop set to my next exercise, I'll do a 2-minute rest, because it's the drop set and I've been really working at that muscle, and I want to make sure I'm at a good rest in between that. So anyway, what I started with today was I started with a dumbbell shoulder press. So I started off with the 60-pound dumbbells for shoulders. Just see how it's gonna feel, especially since I had my rotator cuff was hurting last week, so it felt good. So I went up to the 65s for my next 2 sets. Got pretty good sets out of them. I was happy with it. The 65s are like my top weight. I want to get to 70s, and I've tried, but just as of right now, I'm not really trying to push for any PRs right now. I'm just trying to work with weight, make it easier over time, if that makes any sense. So I did that, and then I went into lateral raises, and I do lateral raises seated. Now the reason I do seated is because it's kind of a less of a momentum whenever I'm doing it. So, it's like that. Oh, dude, I'm scared. This cop's getting in front of this Mustang, and like, I'm really trying to go the speed limit right now, and really trying not to get pulled over. I really don't want to get pulled over, like, superiorly. Like, but I'm very nervous right now, because if I get a ticket for this shit, I'm gonna be so fucking mad. And so anyway, let me try to keep explaining and not focus on this cop, and just try to keep it equal distance from this car so he doesn't pull me over for that either. But he's getting close to me, probably because he's trying to run my plate. And he honestly, I have shit on the back of my car that I probably need to take off, because I don't know, they can't really pull me over for it because it's not blocking my license plate. So there's really no reason to pull me over for it, because it's not super long enough where it's gonna be hitting any people, and 2, it's not blocking my license plate, so they can't say shit about it. Anyway, so I did lateral raises with 30-pound dumbbells for my top sets, and then drop down to think I dropped down to 10s on my drop set. And then I did front raises with dumbbells. Start off with 25s, drop down to 5s. You know, when I did my 5s, I kind of held it at the top and then slowly went down. That's what I do, is I really focus on that eccentric movement, whether I'm doing heavy or not. Whether it's heavy fucking weight or not, I'm focusing on that that negative to really work that muscle. So, and then I did rear delt face pulls. Those I do with a cable and a rope. Really hold and squeeze at the back. That's another thing that I do with my hypertrophy, my drop sets. So I do drop sets on lateral raises, front raises, and rear delt pulls. So I did all that. Rear delt pulls, I did I started off with 90, kind of it felt light, so I went up to 110. And then I just dropped down to probably, I really just dropped down to 60 and just cranked it out on 60, really, just to get that kind of that squeeze. That's really what I was focusing on. And then I do shrugs. I've been doing T-bar shrugs, but I think I'm going to start doing barbell shrugs again. I did those when I first started, and after that I kind of did other shit for it. I think I'm going to go back to barbell shrugs with the rack, just because I like how they're in front and not at the side. Yeah, I just feel more traps more. And then I did that with the highest I've ever done with shrugs is, I think, 295. So I'm close to 300. But I was doing that also on kind of an assisted machine, because what I call an assisted machine is when it's going in one movement and staying in that one movement. When it's not a assisted movement, it goes in one direction, but it can go in an entirely different direction. So, and then I did leg press, and that's another compound movement that I do 3 sets to failure. That's the same thing I do for shrugs. I do 3 sets to failure on that as well. I did a top set of 275. I warmed up on 135. And then I did RDLs with 75-pound dumbbells. So I kind of just had a really chill workout. But the reason why I just felt like my workout was so long was just because of the fact of the matter is, it just fucking, trying to set up that camera was just so difficult, because 1, I don't have a mic, you can't hear me. 2, my gym doesn't have high fucking places for me to put this shit at. So the only probably good camera angle that I got was probably either for my shoulder press or for my face pulls, and it still wasn't really that good. Not really, you know. So yeah, that's how my workout went. That's what I do for shoulders and legs. Tomorrow I'll talk about chest and back, because that's my next set, or my next workout is chest and back tomorrow. So okay, thank God this cop got beside me, and hopefully he doesn't fucking, yeah, okay, he's passing by me, I'm good. Thank God that dude stayed behind me for fucking ever. And yeah, it could be the cop that lives in my neighborhood, because there is a cop that lives in my neighborhood, and I can't remember if he has a white cop car or a black cop car, but there's a cop that lives in my neighborhood, so it could be him. He could be off duty, and I could just be freaking myself out. It's whatever. I get pulled over all the time, so I'm obviously gonna think about it. But another thing I can talk about before this video ends is that I'm technically bulking right now. It's not really a bulk because I don't really with school and everything, I'm doing my best for these meals that I'm eating, but what I'm really focusing on is just eating a lot of fucking food. It's kind of like a dirty lean bulk. I'm eating kind of healthy and kind of not. I will say I'm not eating all healthy foods. So that's why I say it's a dirty kind of lean bulk, because like in the morning I eat fucking oatmeal and and I do 2 cups of overnight oats, 1.5 cups of Fairlife protein white milk. I think it's the fat-free milk. And then I do 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. So the peanut butter's got good carbs in it. It's got good fats too. Oats have good carbs and everything. Milk's got good protein and all that. So that's the healthy part. And I was eating that for a while when I started eating that, and it really didn't taste that good. Like in the beginning, it was all right, and then it just kind of got fucking disgusting after a while. So then I decided, I was like, you know what, I like maple and brown sugar. I used to eat when I was a kid. I ate maple brown sugar oatmeal with peanut butter in it. That's what my biological father would make for me when I was at his house. So like that and everything. Selling stuff. There's like kids sitting on the driveway, and I think they might be selling things, but I'm filming a fucking YouTube video. I'm not gonna pull off on the side of the road. Sorry, but I don't like kids that much. What the fuck was I talking about? So I decided that we have brown sugar at home and maple syrup. So I add a spoonful of brown sugar, and then I just kind of like drizzle some maple syrup on it. So I don't mean drizzle as in like a light drizzle. It's a heavy drizzle, and that shit is fucking delicious now. And like for lunch and dinner, like I work at Chicken Express, so if I'm able to get leftovers from Chicken Express, I just fucking take leftovers for my lunch. So yeah, I just do that because of the fucking calories, really. And I know it's not that healthy. I gotta know that, so you don't have to tell me that. And then I got home, so the video's probably gonna end soon, but I'll sit in here for a minute. And then like for dinners and stuff, obviously I'm 17. I still live with my parents. My mom gets these HelloFresh meals that she can order off online. So she makes those. Those are relatively healthy. Like, they're not going out of your way to be the most healthiest fucking thing you can be. It's just healthier options, like a lot of vegetables and, you know, shit like that. You know, healthy meats like turkey and pork and shit like that. So I'm trying to kill this fucking gnat. It's flying around me. So I'm trying to bulk right now. This is probably gonna sound a little crazy, but my plan for bulking and cutting is to cut either the 2 months before summer or the 2 months of summer. So either January, February, March. Either cut April and May or cut June and July, and for the rest of the year to bulk. Now it's gonna sound a little crazy, but like, I'm still going through puberty, so there's a lot of, still I'm getting very good amounts of testosterone as of right now. So like I'm not trying to get super fucking lean. I don't care about having fucking defined abs. Like, I don't care about being fucking super goddamn lean. I want to be fucking massive. So, like, I want to be a fucking mass monster. I want to walk into a room and people get fucking scared of me. Like, I want to think that like, I want to look like a giant. So, I'm trying to build my frame before I cut it down. Now, the only reason I'm cutting for 2 months, really, is because with bulking, you can only bulk for so long before your body just kind of starts maintaining that weight. So that's why you got to kind of cut down to like kind of like regroup your body to be able to bulk again. Because like when you're bulking, you know, you're getting a really calorie surplus, and then you don't keep increasing the calories over time, because if you're going to do that, you're going to get to fucking 10,000 calories a day. So, like, take Sam Sulek, for example. He ate 5,200 calories on a bulk. He didn't increase that over time. He just ate that on the bulk. And the reason he started cutting was because his body got used to that calories, and so he was just maintaining that weight at that point. He wasn't gaining any more weight. And I'm saying weight, I'm really meaning muscle mass, because that's what bulking is with all the carbs and everything. It makes you more fuller. So that's why he started cutting, and that's why I'm going to cut for those 2 months, is because so I can regroup my body and then start bulking again. So, like, I've thought about it for in the future to maybe go for my, you know, to maybe do a bodybuilding or shit like that. But that's later down the line. That's years from now. I'm barely even into lifting. I've only been working out for probably 8.5 to 9 months. I haven't even been working out for a year. So, like, years from now, I'll probably start thinking about that. And, you know, hopefully I'd be able to start being coached and everything. As of right now, it's just me. It's just me and my workouts. Like, I thank my aunt for helping me in the beginning with building my workouts and everything. And then this new workout plan that I've started with every muscle twice a week, like, she helped me a little bit, and I thank her for everything. But, like, all the modifications that I've done to it, that's just been me. Like, that's been me just watching other YouTuber, like, gym influencers and how they do it. Like, I've kind of combined everything. Like, I've combined, like, aspects of everybody and kind of formed it into one. So, like, how I train, it's kind of like a power building type training, because I'm lifting heavy ass fucking weight, but also doing bodybuilding type tempos with it. That's why I control the weight when I come down and then really push going up. So it's kind of like explosive going up and bodybuilding type tempo controlling the weight down. So it's more of like it's like a strength and hypertrophy type training. And so, like, I'm gonna say, like, I don't really know how my genetics are working right now. I will say that probably my chest and my back are my biggest muscles. And I'm not saying that because, I mean, they're the biggest muscles on anybody, but just out of my entire body, I think just with my genetics, it's really my chest, really, I think. I don't really know. But I think just that and my back have just really excelled. In just a matter of, like, how they've looked and how much mass has been put on them. Because my chest is just, like, I'm not trying to brag about myself, but you know, my chest is just kind of blown up since I started. So, yeah. But, I'm home now. There's really nothing else for me to really talk about. I need to go eat, and eat, and then shower and get ready for bed for the next day and get my shit ready for the next day. So, I got a lot more aminos to drink. So, I guess I'll see y'all, should be, tomorrow morning. So, I'll see y'all at 6 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. All right. Peace out.